started coming to Dr. Lugakingira about 3 years ago. I ended up with my tooth, I was just kind of biting on a fingernail, actually broke off in the front. I ended up seeing my dentist who felt he could handle it. It was a simple procedure. So he did an implant. But within a week's time period, it had basically was misplaced and the post was actually sticking out through the bone. And at that point, I had an appointment with Dr. Lugakingira anyways, gave him a call, came in, and he did an x-ray, and it confirmed that the implant was not sitting where it was supposed to be. He ended up doing the first surgery. He removed the implant, replaced it with another with bone grafting. That seemed to go fine for a while, but we had so much recession in the front part. We had to go back in and remove that again and put in another one. Because there's something about me, it became infected. And so Dr. Lugakingira again ended up taking me back to surgery. This is a 3-year haul here, and ended up with replacing it again. I see patients, so smiling is very important. And if you lose your front upper tooth, it's really embarrassing. It was frustrating, but again, I got a great smile. My patients like it, and they don't seem to know that now I have a bridge in there because they couldn't do an implant the third time around. But I was done. No more surgeries. I have just felt so confident in them because they were really trying to fix a problem that they didn't cause in the first place. Even eating was difficult. You can't eat a steak or you can't bite into a sandwich because you might lose that partial or that temporary that you had. Their equipment is very, it's the latest technology. Their CT scanner, I mean, even I can read the mistake that was made the first time around. The fact that they can sedate you to do the oral surgery in their office. You don't have to go to the hospital to have it done. It's convenient. I mean, anytime somebody puts you to sleep, there's that fear factor. You might not wake up. But that's one thing, after 3 surgeries, that's never been a fear that there's going to be a problem. If you're going to have a procedure done, such as an implant, you want to make sure that you're in good hands and that the person is very capable of doing it. Some of these things, it takes a lot more knowledge, a lot more technology, because part of the problem we had with the first one is when it was misplaced, he didn't have the right equipment. So seeing a specialist, seeing an oral surgeon like Dr. Lugakingira and his team is probably the wise thing to do. You know, you really need to see a specialist who has the right equipment that can line it up so that the first time it's done right. I recommend anyone, my family, my friends, if they need any work, at least get a second opinion from him before you do anything.